Hey, alright, it's me. At work repair. Alright, so when I removed all those old school lights on the car, it it kind of looked a little too fake fancy. It ain't really fancy, but it's like quasi fancy. So they had these lights on there. So then I had to cover up all the holes. But since I also had to remove the lock because the lock sucked and it didn't really work, so I have these under holes. I'm starting to develop bugs, and I hate bugs. And I had to cut up all this stuff and put in the supports for my wing. So I do be working on this thing. But yeah, now it's time to cover these two holes and maybe even the slit too. So cover those three, and then buy a Thunderbird emblem right here for that boy. But until then, the Thunderbird still needs work. So I kind of stripped everything from the back. But yeah. Alright. So now we gotta take this out, order this online so I can get it here with quickness. Comes with its own screws, but they're not self-tapping, so if they don't self-tap, then they don't really do crap. But one good thing is I did get them small. Oh, looks like a little too small. Looks like they just might fit in there. So now I gotta change the direction. Oh boy. Gonna be a lot of these. Alright, and push it all the way up. Slot it in there like that. Alright. That's the game plan. I'm gonna do it right at the edge wall of this thing right there. Get me a marker. Measure once. Complain never. Alright. Get this thing in there and get going. Alright, let's use some magic right here. Here you go. Nice and little magical little holes appeared. Little dots. Yes, that's the plan. Alright. Now it's time to do the drill. And see if we can get all these drilled in. Alright. A little bit of magic. Alright. Got the drill assembled. Alright, now it's time to slap this thing in there. Let's do it. Alright. Mirror finish. Nice. I think I'm just gonna put a stud on there because I'm already out of bolts. As you can see, I just started skipping. I did drill out most of the holes. I think I got like 2 more in there I can do. But yeah, for the most part, it's done. So there it is, right under the license plate, right where the no zone where no one even saw. My spider hole is now gone. There's no room for spiders to get in here anymore. The backside looks like a metal video, so I'm gonna take those out one day and rivet them. Same thing with that. So I rivet that hole. I'll be riveting all these in this. I already did these, so that was a little jiggly. But these were just to stop the main headlight. But I mean, for some reason the holes aren't consistent. Like fit in there, did not fit there. But you know, rivet gun's a rivet gun, so get riveting. See, here, that one, no jiggle. So that'll be the next plan. So yep, that's the plan. Thank y'all for seeing my car. Get drilling and then get to chilling. All right, I'm out. I'm gonna have some beers.